Alright, hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In this video, we're going to talk about how do you create a project, and we'll also understand about, how do you create your first project and a little bit of understanding of Premiere Pro's workspace. What is a workspace? Workspace is the place where you basically work. For example, I'm working here right now. That means this is my workspace. And just exactly like that, Premiere Pro has also a workspace that we will be discussing about. First of all, in order to, whenever you open up Premiere Pro, this opens up something like this. The best way to create a project is to go to File, go to New, and click on Project. Okay, so there is something called Production as well, but right now we'll only discuss about Project. So click on Project, and once you click on Project, you can see like a couple of things that you need to consider is, first of all, project name. So what is the name of the project? So here I'm going to name the project as my first project. So my first project. Okay, so this is the Premiere Pro 2023 version, and this is how it looks like. And if you are using 22 version, or maybe in future if you are watching with a 2024 version, there is not much of changes that has happened over the time, so most of the things will be similar. Here you can choose where the location will be. After this video, I'm also going to tell you like what is the best way to arrange your file so that the editing process will be easier. So I'm going to, generally what I like to do is every year, so this is my D folder, so every year wise, first I select it. Let's suppose it's 2023, so I'm going to 2023. So this is the month of July, so I can just create a new folder. So here I can say key my first project. Okay, to create a new folder, you just have to press Ctrl N. That creates a new folder. So this is my first folder. So you click on select folder, and this is the project. Once you click on create, the project file will automatically get created at that place. So here you can see it will take a little bit of time. You can actually choose the files that you want for that project as well. But I generally like to do it in my way, which is basically importing the files and doing the edit. So first of all, the first step towards it is creating the project. Right now, here you can see this is the workspace that I'm working on. When you open up Premiere Pro for the first time, it will look exactly something like this. So this is the workspace that you generally see when you open up Premiere Pro. Couple of things that you need to understand in Premiere Pro is that first of all, these panels, so when you click on one of these panels, so these are basically windows, and there are like couple of windows that is there. So here is one window, and this is another window, this is one other window, and in each window there are different tabs. For example, in this window there is a source tab, there is a effects control tab, there is audio tab, there is text tab, there is program monitor. This is another window. And the use of window, if you are using any Windows device, the use of windows is basically you can resize the things. For example, here you can see I can resize everything, and this is the one of the benefit of using Windows. So here you can see I can resize everything by just dragging and dropping on from the corner. All right, so these are like couple of things. Let's suppose this is one window, and I want to move some of these tabs into the window, so I can just simply drag the text and put it here in the window, and this actually doesn't hamper anything. It just moves from one window to another, so you can move anything anywhere that you like. Okay, you can also create separate windows for every tab. Let's suppose if you are just messing up with everything, let's suppose I somehow I made these kind of mistakes. Everything is messed up. So how do I go about it like to my basic layout? So you just go to Windows, go to Workspace, and here you can just, there are like a couple of things. You can just click on Reset to Saved Layout. That means it will again go back to the original position that is there. All right. And whenever you are using your workspace, your workspace looks exactly something like this. And the benefit of using your workspace is that you can change the workspace according to your like. There are some default workspaces. Let's suppose if you go to Windows and Workspace. So for audio editing, there is a audio workspace. So if I click on audio workspace, it will completely change the entire thing. Let's suppose I want to do my graphics. So if I click on graphics, the entire workspace will, in the entire workspace will become something that helps you do your graphics kind of work. Exactly like that. Let's suppose there is a new thing that has come up in the 2023 version, which is basically vertical video format. Nowadays, most of the content creators, they started making content for reels and stuff like that. So that's why they have created a vertical workspace as well. So if you are working on vertical videos, this is the workspace that you should choose for. Not only that, you can also create your own workspace. Let's suppose I want to move this here. I want to move that there, here, somewhere around here. And this is my workspace. Let's suppose this is the workspace that I personally like. I will go to Windows, Workspace, and I can actually save this as my own workspace. For example, new Rudra workspace. Okay. So however you feel like you can basically customize your entire workspace, and that is the benefit of using Premiere Pro. It works in Windows. There are a couple of things that are very important. That is basically workspace, and inside workspace you have these windows, and in your windows there are different tabs that is there. So this is how Premiere Pro looks like. If you are new to Premiere Pro, I hope like if you have ever used a Windows computer, most of these things will be like very much familiar to you. So I don't think you will be having any issue. Right now, let me just show you like how this actually works. So this is the new workspace that I have saved. Let's suppose I go to my editing workspace and I want to go back to Rudra's new workspace. So I can basically go to Windows Workspace and go to Rudra Workspace, or maybe Rudra's new workspace that I have saved. This is the new Rudra workspace. All right. So this is how it works. You can create your own workspace according to your own line after completing obviously the Premiere Pro one. So this will give you a lot more insight about how the entire workspace actually works. So that's all about the workspace and understanding how the Premiere Pro workspace looks like and how do you navigate through the workspace. In the next video, we'll understand about how do you organize your clips. That will give you a better idea about organizing your clips together. That actually, most of the time when you are editing a wedding video or when you are editing a large scale video, short film, movie kind of thing, you get a little bit confused when it comes to editing. So that's why organizing your clips together, keeping your audio separate, keeping your images separate, and keep your videos separate will give you more, it makes the editing process a lot more easier for you. So I hope you have understood the entire concept. So thank you so much. Let's organize your clips in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one.